In this video, I'm going to show you how to fit a keypad onto a Veritas system. Whether it's Veritas 8, Veritas 8C or Veritas R8, it's the same process. First off, take the cover off your control panel. Remove the battery to get it out the way. Locate your keypad cable inside the panel. The terminals are TR negative and positive as pointed to in the middle there for the keypad terminals. Take them out if you've got any keypads that are currently in there as you do the work. Next, get your keypad and take out two covers there to expose the screws using a terminal screwdriver. Then take out the screws about 4/5 of the way. You don't need to take them the whole way out. And after you've done that, use a terminal screwdriver to just put into the top there carefully and prise off the front plate. Then you'll have this unit here. Take off the center circuit board unit, the PCB of the keypad. That comes out as so, and put that somewhere safe. Now, we're going to mount the back plate. Locate your keypad cable and make a hole for where you want the keypad entry to come into. Then mark the wall for where you're going to mount the keypad and screw in the keypad back plate. Then get your cable and feed your cable into the keypad using the hole that you've just made. Pull the cable through and remember to always keep the cable to the outside sections as being pointed to here so you don't inhibit the circuit board of the keypad. Next, and this is very important, you have your keypad here, which is circuit board, and on the side of the keypad there are dip switches. The V8 control panel is already using dip switch 1. On here, you need to select dip switch 2 for your keypad. This is extremely important. If you don't do this, it will corrupt the data line and won't work. So using the screwdriver, we're just going to put down number 2 because we're using this as a second keypad. The first one is on the control panel. Now you have other dip switches here. So if you're putting on a third keypad, you put dip switch 3 down. If it's a fourth keypad, you put dip switch 4 down, and so on and so forth. Each keypad needs to be assigned individually. Now cut back your cable. And we're using red, black, yellow and blue. Put the red into the positive, black into the negative, yellow into the T and blue into the R. Once you've done that, push the cable into the place, pop in the keypad and push everything back together and it will just click into place. Make sure the cable is out of the way, then put the front plate back on and turn the screws to get it nice and tight. Then push on the front plate, just give it a push all around to make sure you close the tamper of the keypad and then put in the little cutouts to cover up the screws. Now we're at the control panel. You expose the cables and for this part, down power the control panel. You're going to want to put the positive, which is the red, into the positive. You're going to want to put the black into the negative, the yellow into the T and the blue into the R. So this just matches up exactly what it is on the keypad. And if you have multiple keypads, you can put them all in multiples into the correct terminals. Now you'll want to power up the control panel. So pop the fuse in and everything will come to life. Now pop your code in to the keypad to cancel the alarm and put the cover onto the control panel and you'll now have no problem. Just press the reset button and you're all back to normal. Make sure all the buttons are responding correctly, set and unset the system and you're good to go. And that is how to install a remote keypad onto a Veritas system. If you're unsure about anything in the video, let me know in the comments and I can run through anything individually for you. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you do want to upgrade your own alarm system, I do have my own wireless security system, the GuardFather Security System, that is being released in mid-June, and I will leave the link so you can have a look at the website in the description. Thanks again.